Are you supposed to limit your bakashot, your requests, when you ask a tzaddik for a bracha, or when you go to a grave and you're asking for the tzaddik that's buried there for something? Do you limit it or not? So Rabbi Refael Ankaoua, whose Hilula was yesterday, was childless. And he went to the kever of Rabbi Amram ben Diwan. And he prayed that he should have a son. They had a child. Hagaon Harav Michael Isachar Ankaoua, who was the next Av Bedin after him. And they always regretted, why did he ask for a son? He only had one child. He should have asked for many children. Then he would have had not only one son, but he would have had many children. You see from over here, never to limit your bakasha of the tzaddik. Either way, Rabotai, last year we spoke about the greatness of Rabbi Refael Ankaoua, and I want to expand on it again this year on a few details that we might have missed last year. There was a whole yeshiva system in Morocco that people are not aware of. One of the yeshivas that I will highlight right now is Rabbi Refael Ankaoua's yeshiva, which was in the year 1900 exactly, Tafresh Samech. He opened up a yeshiva that Talmidim came from all over. This is what Rabbi Refael Ankaoua writes himself in the introduction to his Sefer Karnei Re'em. He writes, Yehi ratzon tiyeh achariti tov mereshit la'amod al mishmarti leotzi or pri imrati asher charashti bechevrati chevrat dodim elu hatalmidim. Yehi ratzon, that I should be able to print all my sfarim that I took together with I learned together with all of my chabura of talmidim that I'm able to produce. And indeed, his sfarim, as I mentioned, are a cornerstone for learning, especially the laws of Choshen Mishpat, up to the point that I heard in the name of Hagaon Rav Shmuel Pinchasi from Yerushalayim, that those who learn Choshen Mishpat, they have to learn it on the side with the Pa'amonei Zahav. Rabbi Refael Ankaoua goes hand in hand. You can't separate one from the other. It's critical for Sephardic halacha especially. He had students that learned in this yeshiva. I'll name you three of them that are particularly well known. There was Hagaon Rabbi Avraham Revach, who was the Rav in the Dayan of Stat. And beforehand, he learned in his yeshiva. He wrote She'elot U'Tshuvot Vaya'an Avraham. He wrote the Sefer LeAvraham Mikneh. There was also Rabbi Ephraim Shalom Ankaoua, who was a family of his, but was family, not his son. He was the Dayan later on in Marrakesh, and as well as the chief rabbi of Ujda. Moved to Yerushalayim, passed away there in 1965. Then you have his son, Rabbi Michael Yisachar Ankaoua, was born in the year Tafresh Nun Hey, which is in the year 1895, and he passed away in Tafshin Lamed Bet in the year 1972, and he fulfilled his father's position after him. And it is known, the Mikubal Rav Ovadia Hadaya, the Shilot Uchuvot Yaskil Avdi, writes about Rav Yaskil Avdi was a Syrian Rav, but he writes about the greatness that he heard about Rabbi Refael Ankaoua. And this is his statement in Vayikach Ovadiyahu Chelik Bet Daf Tet. I heard that when the French came to the west, to the Ma'arav, to Morocco, they looked into who is the greatest of the Chachamim at that time, and they all said Harav Ankaoua, there is nobody like him, and for him it is worthy to serve in the kingdom as the chief Rav, and they put him in charge of the Batei Dinim, and everything should go according to him. And even though the rabbi refused and didn't want to accept upon himself this responsibility on himself, however, since there was nobody like him, they convinced him to take it on his shoulders. So the background to this story, I did mention before, but I'll mention a little bit in greater detail now, happened in the year 1918, when the French came to Morocco, and they decided that we are going to institute an organized system of an appeals court. In 1918, they were going to make an appeals court. So they all came together and they said, the one who's most worthy is Rabbi Refael Ankaoua, was in the city of Saleh, which is the sister city of Rabat. Like I said yesterday, just like Beverly Hills in Los Angeles, that's Saleh and Rabat. Somebody asked me which is which. I said Beverly Hills is Rabat. If you ever took a city of Saleh, is run down now. And matter of fact, when we were there recently and we saw together that hospital, we said we better not get sick. Right next to where Refael Ankaoua is buried. There's a hospital. The driver didn't even want to go there. It was a little bit dangerous. So either way, it's not such a safe place now. But many people go there. Many people go there to visit. They've never had problems. I'm just saying that it's definitely not the Beverly Hills of Morocco. And he was appointed as the chief rabbi, but he refused. And he said, there is one greater than me in this country. His name is Rabbi Shlomo ibn Dinan HaMelech Shlomo, who's in the city of Fez. Now, this caused a big problem because they knew Rabbi Refael Ankaoua was from Rabat, and they said, we looked into you. You're the one. He says, absolutely not. They said, we'll cancel the whole plan. When he saw that they were going to cancel the whole plan, he says, I'll agree, but Rabbi Shlomo ibn Dinan has to work next to me. And then he told them that I'm going to be making the exact same as much as you. If they pay me a higher salary, I will take my salary and I will make sure that it's even between you and me. That was Rabbi Refael Ankaoua. He went on top of that and he made sure that he would sign, even though on the official documents he is signed first, but on everything else he says, you are the rabbi just like me on this, and we are equal. This was Rabbi Refael Ankaoua's humility and making sure that he runs away from everything that is not worthy, that he feels he's not worthy of, and that's what made him so great. He made sure to be mechabed others to a tremendous degree. When he passed away, there was a tremendous livaya. Rav Ovadia Hodaya gave a hesped in Yerushalayim at the time, in the year 1935. Rabbi David Sabach in the year of Zdida also gave a hesped at that time. There was a tremendous hitorerut, and therefore till today many people go to his kever that's in the city of Saleh. They go on his hilula, which is on the 4th of the Chodesh Av, and they also go on Lag BaOmer to celebrate on his hilula. Yehi Zichro Baruch. Amen.